Every year, millions of geese are raised worldwide for their rich meat, soft down feathers, and especially their liver, used to make the luxury delicacy foie gras. Goose farming is a carefully managed process blending tradition, animal welfare, and strict food safety rules. While methods vary by region, all aim to produce high-quality products while ensuring the bird's well-being. How do farmers balance these demands to supply such a unique food? Stay with us as we explore the journey of geese, from hatching to growth, harvesting, and final processing for markets worldwide. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights into food production and farming traditions. Let's dive in. Breeding and hatching. The breeding and hatching process of geese begins with well-managed programs that prioritize genetics, health, and productivity. Selected breeder geese are kept in open barns with access to natural environments like ponds and grasslands, allowing them to socialize and breed naturally. Female geese typically lay between 30 to 50 eggs each season. These eggs are collected daily, carefully cleaned, and then transferred to incubators. Large commercial farms use high-capacity incubators that replicate the exact temperature and humidity needed for successful hatching. These machines can handle thousands of eggs at once. After approximately 28 to 32 days in the incubators, the goslings hatch and are immediately moved to warm, safe brooding areas for further care and growth. Brooding. Brooding is a vital stage in the early life of goslings, crucial for their health and survival. For the first 4 to 6 weeks, goslings require constant warmth, clean water, and a high-protein diet to support rapid growth. They are housed in heated brooders, often using infrared lamps or gas heaters to maintain optimal temperatures. Farmers carefully monitor bedding, temperature, and feed quality to prevent illness and promote development. During this period, goslings receive vaccinations to protect them from common diseases. Gradually, they are introduced to grazing on grass, as geese are natural foragers. Once they grow stronger and more resilient, the young birds are transitioned from brooders to spacious open-air pens or grassy pastures to continue their growth. Free-range grazing. Geese thrive on a natural diet consisting mainly of grass, grains, and legumes, which supports their overall health and growth. On free-range farms, geese are allowed to roam freely during the day, grazing on open fields. This natural grazing encourages strong muscle development and results in meat with a richer, more flavorful taste. Access to fresh pasture also benefits their digestion and welfare. At night, to protect the birds from predators and harsh weather, they are brought into secure shelters. This balance of outdoor grazing and safe shelter helps maintain the geese's well-being and ensures high-quality meat. Free-range practices are considered more humane and environmentally friendly compared to confined systems, making them increasingly popular in sustainable farming operations. Feeding. In foie gras production regions, the feeding method changes significantly in the final weeks. Only specific breeds, such as the Mullard goose, are used for foie gras due to their ability to develop large fatty livers. These birds undergo a process called gavage, which involves force feeding through a tube inserted into their esophagus. This feeding technique causes the liver to enlarge 6 to 10 times its normal size, creating the prized foie gras delicacy. Although gavage is effective for foie gras production, it is highly controversial due to animal welfare concerns and is banned in several countries. However, in nations like France, Hungary, and parts of China, gavage remains legal but is strictly regulated to ensure some level of animal care during the process. Health monitoring and welfare. Although geese are hardy birds, farmers must carefully monitor their health to prevent illness, stress, and parasites. Veterinarians regularly visit large farms to check on the birds, and strict controls are maintained over water quality, feed hygiene, and shelter conditions. Animal welfare laws in many countries ensure that geese have enough space, access to clean water, and receive humane treatment. In foie gras production areas, strict protocols are followed to reduce stress during feeding. Many farms use slow, manual feeding performed by trained staff to handle the birds gently. While critics argue that the process is still inhumane, supporters point out that geese's unique physiology, including no gag reflex and natural liver fat storage, means they experience minimal distress during feeding. Harvesting. Harvesting begins when geese reach their market weight, usually between 10 to 14 weeks for meat production and 12 to 16 weeks for foie gras. Farmers carefully gather the live birds using gentle, low-stress herding techniques or by hand to avoid causing distress. The geese are then transported in well-ventilated crates to nearby slaughterhouses. Throughout the process, animal welfare officers supervise to ensure the birds are treated humanely and not harmed. At the processing plant, geese are stunned using electrical methods or controlled atmosphere stunning to ensure a fast and humane death. After stunning, the birds are bled, plucked, and prepared for evisceration, ready for further processing into meat products. Processing the meat. After plucking, geese undergo evisceration, where their internal organs are carefully removed. The liver is then examined closely. If it is large, pale, and fatty, it qualifies for foie gras production and is set aside for special processing. The rest of the bird is used for its meat, which is dark, flavorful, and highly valued in European cuisine. Goose meat is commonly roasted whole or made into smoked meats, sausages, and pâtés. Excess fat from the bird is rendered into goose fat, a prized ingredient in gourmet cooking. Additionally, the bones are boiled to create rich stock, while the feathers are cleaned and sorted for use in bedding, clothing insulation, and other products, ensuring nothing goes to waste. Processing foie gras. Foie gras, a highly prized but controversial luxury food, undergoes careful processing. First, the raw livers are weighed and graded based on color, fat content, and absence of blood spots. Top-grade livers, pinkish and very fatty, are used whole in dishes called foie gras entier. Lower-grade livers are minced and mixed with spices, truffles, or alcohol to create pâté and mousses. The liver products are then cooked gently using sous vide or baked in terrines and jars, which are sealed to ensure a long shelf life. France leads global foie gras production and exports, with producers adhering to strict hygiene and quality standards to protect their reputation and comply with EU food safety regulations. Distribution and export. After processing, goose products are vacuum-packed, labeled, and stored in cold rooms to maintain freshness. Fresh goose meat and liver require low temperatures to prevent spoilage, while canned or jarred foie gras enjoys a longer shelf life due to preservation methods. Goose meat is especially popular in European markets, with demand peaking around Christmas and New Year. Foie gras is regarded as a luxury delicacy and exported worldwide, though some regions, such as California and parts of India, have bans or restrictions that limit availability. Additionally, down feathers collected during processing are exported to manufacturers of high-quality jackets, comforters, and sleeping bags, making full use of all parts of the bird. The future of goose farming. Despite ongoing controversies, goose farming continues to be a vital industry. It provides livelihoods for rural farmers, preserves traditional culinary practices, and supplies valuable byproducts such as feathers and fat. Growing consumer awareness, stricter regulations, and improved animal welfare standards are prompting changes in how geese are raised and processed. The future of goose farming will depend on finding a balance between respecting tradition, embracing ethical treatment, and adopting innovative methods. This blend of old and new will shape a more sustainable and responsible industry, ensuring that goose farming can continue while addressing concerns about animal welfare and environmental impact. The raising and processing of millions of geese each year is a complex and carefully managed practice rooted in history and culinary tradition. While the production of foie gras sparks ethical debates, the industry continues to evolve with growing attention to animal welfare and sustainability. Innovations like lab-grown foie gras and more humane farming methods offer hope for the future. Will these new approaches transform how we enjoy this luxury delicacy while respecting animal welfare? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you found this video interesting and want to learn more about unique food traditions and farming practices, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating insights.